We're here at the annual Greek Festival at St. Constantine's Helen Church in Cleveland Heights with Father Stephen Callis. And Father, tell us a little about these saints.
Saints Constantine and Helen were saints of the early 4th century. Constantine was a Roman emperor. Helen was his mother. And Constantine is honored in the Orthodox Church because of his pivotal role in ending the persecutions of Christians, and he himself became a Christian. And it was a process over life. He developed over time. He developed into a pious Christian. He legalized Christianity. He made Sunday a legal day of rest. That's how we get the custom of closing on Sundays. He supported Christian churches. He organized the First Ecumenical Council, which was the council of the church in 325 AD, which was convened to deal with various issues, both dogmatic and administrative within the church. Helen, his mother, was what I would call the first Christian archaeologist. She was an influence on her son in becoming a Christian, and she made it her mission to go to Jerusalem and to find the sacred sites in Jesus' life and to build churches there. So the current Church of the Resurrection, sometimes called the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem, is not the church she built, that she had built, but it was built on the location that she found, as were churches in Nazareth and Bethlehem and other sacred sites in Jesus' life.
Is there a particular affiliation with the Greek community that they would choose these saints for their church here in Cleveland Heights?
Well, they're popular saints in Greek and in Byzantine history. It's a very common name in the church. I know that this church was dedicated to the memory of the father, one of the founders of our church. He wanted very badly to honor his father, and so they had, in effect, they had a bit of a bidding war. That there was a gathering of donors to build this church in the 50s, and the largest donor got to name the church, and this founder's name was George Timples. And he was honoring his father, Constantinos. And he made a gift, and he got to pick the name of the church.
That makes sense. Well, it's a beautiful church, and it's always a pleasure coming here.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
And thank you.
Enjoy.